Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time. And I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general, it's there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench, here's the five for Tom Thibodeau right now. We've got Shai, Gilgeous-Alexander. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Miller. Then there's Doncic, and it's Ayton in at the five. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for USA. It's a 5-point game.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well-known yet. But this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
That bucket in no time at all.
Henderson's the kind of playmaker a team can build an offense around. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes.
Pulls up on the elbow. Again, Team World, good for two.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the bucket by USA.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Doncic against Henderson, driving inside. Williamson with the screen for Brown. Good on the three-point shot. Brown's got 5 points so far.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Now, here's Doncic. Oh, good on the three.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Now, here is Miller. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. There's the triple. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Now, here's Doncic. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Young with no one around. Connects from three-point range. Young's got his second bucket.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
Doncic. That drops. Nice speed that time from Wembanyama.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now Young. After the missed three from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Young finds Henderson. Williamson a screen on Doncic. Here's Henderson. Clock at 6. Young from outside. Again, Young missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Doncic against Henderson. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
A nice shot by Young.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Here's the three. Another three for USA.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 10 points.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Henderson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Morris checked in for Williamson. Checked in for Team World. Gligeous Alexander against Young. And the three ball is good. 15 points in the game.
And that's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc.
Gligeous Alexander kicks to Doncic. The shake and the dunk by Doncic.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
I got to tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
Moore with the bucket.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Young with the steal. From deep three-point land, they get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. Henderson against Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot, and it's good for 2. Now it's a 6-point USA lead.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Doncic. 12 points for him.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
He dialed that one up from long distance. Henderson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for USA. Gligeous Alexander passes to Wembanyama. To end the run, and Doncic lays it in. Doncic has got 14 points.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Iceman takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Stolen by Henderson. Brown kicks to Henderson. From about 19 feet, again USA.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Wembanyama against Brown. Doncic outside. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team. Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Oh, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Paulo Banquero's checked in for USA. Santi Aldama's checked in for Team World. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A nice shot by Young.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Henderson, no one around him. Another three for USA.
And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
More in the corner. Lets the three fly. Rebound by Team World.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here is Young. 18 points for him. To the inside. Here's Wiseman. Shoots over Gligeous Alexander. Wiseman no good. Team World trails by 12. Wembanyama finds Gligeous Alexander. Shot from 16. That shot misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Banchero with the screen. To the wing right side. And here's more outside. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And that one drops.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Wembanyama with it. He's covered by Wiseman. Good ball movement here by Team World. 6 to shoot. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Gligeous Alexander. Gligeous Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. USA leading by 12. Banchero a screen on Gligeous Alexander. Young pass to Henderson. Shoots. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds in this game. Shoots the 3. Another shot. That's tipped. Pass to Moore. Fires from way outside. Rebound by Team World. Wembanyama with it. From deep, Gligeous Alexander.
And right there, Young may never have the physical tools to be a great defender, but his competitiveness overrides it.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. USA leads by 12. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. A night none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
We've got Scoot Henderson. Wiseman's out there with Brown. And it's Young. And it's Moore in at the small forward position. And for Team World, they've got Victor Wembanyama. Gligeous Alexander out there with Thomas. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Barrett in at the small forward. And Brown throws it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now, here's Gligeous Alexander. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Now the pass to Henderson. The kick out to Brown. Launches a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Yep, that one goes.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Here's Young driving in. For three, Henderson. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Gligeous Alexander. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Gligeous Alexander. Down low. Ayton inside. He's covered by Wiseman. And that one's good, Ayton.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
There's a screen. Young pass to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
And get used to seeing that for years to come. Wiseman working in that pick and roll action and cashing in.
And now the first timeout called here for Team World. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they got to talk about it quickly.
And USA with some changes. Williamson is checked in for Wiseman. Banchero comes in for Scoot Henderson. And it's John Morant in for Trae Young. Team World also making some changes. Miller's checked in for Wembanyama. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Gligeous Alexander. Thomas feeling it out a bit. No good, shot missing. Morant with some nice D. Williamson against Barrett from downtown. The offensive rebound. Kick out to Moore. Goes back up. Hefty move. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on R.J. Barrett.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, he didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And Team World making a change here. Gligeous Alexander's checked in. And so Moore nails both of them.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Gligeous Alexander.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for USA.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
USA shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Look, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. Then you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
And the fast break now for Team World. Epic goes, and the USA lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Barrett.
Yeah, you close off the lane. Barrett can pull up on a dime and knock down that jumper.
Morant kicks to Moore. Gligeous Alexander against Morant. Floats it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Moore with it. Now Thomas defending. And Williamson throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. Gligeous Alexander against Morant. Gligeous Alexander passes to Thomas. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Now here's 8. He has 6. Miller finds Gligeous Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Back to Miller. From past the arc. The shot's good. Gligeous Alexander making the play. Gligeous Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. Gligeous Alexander against Morant. Inside, Williamson. And Miller with the block. Now, here's Gligeous Alexander. 16 points for him. Passes it to Miller. Good ball movement here by Team World. Here's Ayton. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Scoot Henderson's checked in for USA. Trae Young comes in for Ja Morant. And a change for Team World. Doncic is checked in.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Now here's Henderson. He's got 18 and stolen by Ayton. Here's Miller. Oh! And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
Here's Young. Hits the three-point bomb. Young's got 21 in the game.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young
At all times.
Doncic passes to Barrett, and the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And USA making a change here. Banchero's checked in. And so Doncic will bring it up for Team World.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws.
It's his first trip to the line.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Kuminga's come in for Team World. Now, here is Young. He's got 21. Drills the three-pointer.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now, here's Kuminga. Defense is right there. Miller sets a screen for Doncic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. USA leading by 11. Here's Henderson. And finished off by Banchero.
Banchero just attacking the rim, going up over the defense that time.
Pass to Kuminga. Uncovered. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Williamson is screen on Doncic. From deep, Moore. Another 3 for USA.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Kuminga. And he makes good on the layup.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
USA leading by 11. Goes up from the top of the key. Again, USA.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes in.
I love what he's done in this first half. At least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
And USA making a change here. Livingston's checked in.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second. 3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Young from outside. Another 3 for USA.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
The pass to Kuminga. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Kuminga. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And a miss there on the triple.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
That doesn't go either for Doncic.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is what you love about Williamson. On the shorter side for a big man, but he's developing the pump fake as an equalizer.
So both teams changing it up here.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Team World with another miss. USA leading by 15. The kick out to Young. For the 3. Miller grabs the miss. On offense, here's Team World. The 3 for Doncic. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 6 here in this quarter.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. Brown feeling it out a bit. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And doing a really solid job getting that ball inside. Much more of a physical presence here in the second.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Kuminga's come in for Team World.
1 shot. Substitution on.
1:03 left in the first half. Doncic against Henderson. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And Team World, another three.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Young against Gligeous Alexander. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
Young pass to Williamson. And out of bounds as Team World gains possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
7 seconds left in the second quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And it's USA in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we'll be right back after this. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
And so Henderson will bring it up for USA. They're leading by 8. Scoot Henderson is out there with Trae Young. Then there's James Wiseman. Then there's Williamson. And it's Brown in at the 3, a small forward.
In the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G slam cam. So with Thomas sitting on the bench. Here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Miller is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Kuminga. Then there's Doncic. And it's Gligeous Alexander in the point guard. And that's a foul called on Shai Gligeous Alexander. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Williamson with the screen for Young. Gets a very good look and converts. Young's got 31 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Gligeous Alexander. Again, Team World good for 2.
That's a funky distance for a jumper. SGA making it look routine.
Young against Gligeous Alexander. Young, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Wembanyama passes to Gligeous Alexander. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got his 3rd assist on the night. Williamson is screen on Gligeous Alexander. Young from deep three-point range. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by USA. Wiseman's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Brown with the bucket. Brown's got 15.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Ayton, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Team World trails by 7. Miller dishes to Doncic. Ball's knocked loose, stolen by Henderson, and now USA on the break. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. getting it done. Floats it up for Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Brown, following the bucket by Team World. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Gligeous Alexander with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Doncic outside. From deep. Oh, Doncic with a confident free ball.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic, his court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Williamson with a screen for Young. USA with another miss.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Gligeous Alexander kicks to Doncic. The shot's good. Gligeous Alexander making the play. Gligeous Alexander's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now, here is Young. He has 31. Williamson finds Young. Williamson a screen on Gligeous Alexander. Up top, Henderson. Guarded by Doncic. And that one's good by Henderson.
Relentless isn't a strong enough word when describing Henderson.
To the right side. Back to Doncic. Stolen by Henderson. The finish. Jumps up. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Miller driving the lane, and it's Miller with the jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Here's Wiseman, and finished off by Wiseman.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Team World trails by 5. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. And Team World, another 3.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Pass to Henderson. The kick out to Brown. Williamson with the screen for Brown. And Miller with the block.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now, here's Doncic. 28 points for him. And now, USA on the break. The shot's good from Wiseman. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for USA.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And here's Henderson after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding him.
Team World trails by 6. Wembanyama outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Wembanyama has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Team World. Young against Gligeous Alexander. To the paint. Here's Wiseman. Lays it up and banks it in. 14 points for James Wiseman.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
They set the pick to the middle. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets.
And here is Doncic. 33 points for him. And it's blocked by Brown. They retain possession. And that one's good, Ayton.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Young from deep three-point range. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And USA making a change here. Livingston's checked in. And a change for Team World. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Miller. And Team World calls time here.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Gligeous Alexander passes to Barrett. Lets a floater go, and it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down. Here's Young. He's got 34. Passes it to Livingston, and stolen by Wembanyama. And he finishes the break with a layup. Now just a 2-point USA lead.
And fantastic sequence from Wembanyama. The steal and bucket showing how he can take over on both ends.
Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 8 here in the quarter.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Livingston. Young looking it over. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Gligeous Alexander kicks to Doncic. Down low. Up it goes, and the USA lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now, here's Doncic. 33 points for him. It's hauled in by USA. Wiseman's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Young. Again, USA.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Doncic passes to Barrett. And Wembanyama outside. Now the dish to Doncic.
2 minutes.
Ayton against Henderson. Just 5 to shoot. And he comes up with the deuce. Ayton's got 17.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Young finds Livingston. And the rejection by Ayton. Wembanyama with it. Picked up by Brown. Back to Wembanyama. Barrett against Young. Barrett the pass to Wembanyama. And Team World another three.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Over in the corner, Brown. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Team World. Barrett against Young. Yep, it goes, and the USA lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Barrett.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Young pass to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Now, here's Doncic. From the line, and Wiseman sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Team World making some changes. Kuminga's come in for Doncic, and Thomas subbed in for Gligeous Alexander. And it's Team World with the ball. They trail by 3, 4 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound, Ayton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ayton's got 10 points in just the second half.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Moore against Thomas. Chalk up 2 there. Thomas got his first 2 points of the night.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Morant back for 2. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Team World. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. Back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
You've got Williamson. Banchero is out there with Henderson, and it's Livingston in at the 3 spot. Ayton hits them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Henderson inside the 3-point line, and that one is good. Henderson's got 10 points in just the second half.
And for an undersized player, Henderson can still do damage inside. He's got a nice combination of power and finesse.
Now, here's Thomas. Here's Gligeous Alexander. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Gligeous Alexander's got 34 points. Henderson looking it over. Moore in the corner. Fires for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Moore's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land. Outside Thomas. Miller against Banchero. Miller kicks to Barrett. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by USA. At one point, they led by 16. Moore in the corner, launches it. Another three for USA.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
The pass to Thomas. Inside, it's stolen by Livingston. And here comes Moore in the fast break. Bancaro a screen for Henderson. Over Miller. Again, USA.
Look at Henderson embracing opportunity. Nice to see a rookie not avoiding the mid-range.
Now, Gligeous Alexander. Dishes it to Miller. He kicks it to Ayton. In the corner, Barrett with it. 5 to shoot. Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Now here's Henderson. Again, USA.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Gligeous Alexander with it. And Miller throws it down hard.
How about the floor awareness by Gligeous Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Henderson kicks to Bancaro. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Gligeous Alexander. Fires from deep. And Ayton the bucket on the assist from Gligeous Alexander. Ayton's got it all tied up now for Team World. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Ayton against Henderson. It's good. Henderson's got 16 points here in the second half.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Yes, they have. He's made all 4 of his shots this quarter. Definitely looking to be a dangerous guy.
Here's Gligeous Alexander.
And what Scoot lacks in size, he makes up for with activity and athleticism on the defensive end.
That's good from Gligeous Alexander. Heisman's checked in for USA. And a change for Team World. Wembanyama's checked in.
And this is the pattern we typically see from this team as a whole. Creating chances at the line and converting them.
Here's Miller. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Moore finds Williamson. Henderson with it. Over to the left wing. Another three for USA.
And he has come on really strong this season. Some of his performances in the first half have been terrific.
Yeah, and it wasn't something that very many people saw coming, Greg. And he's proven himself in a big way. I think there are great things ahead for this guy.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Now here's Henderson. Lots of room. Again, USA. Here's Barrett. Outside for Gligeous Alexander. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Team World making some changes. Cameron Thomas comes in for Miller. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gligeous Alexander. Now here's Ayton. And Wembanyama outside. The 3 for Doncic. And that one is off.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Young for 3. Another 3 for USA.
Wow. What can you say?
Team World trails by 6. Wembanyama outside. Floats it up for Wembanyama. An emphatic LU jam.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Here's Young. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Young's got 47 points.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Now here's Thomas. Pass to Doncic. Takes the three. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Young from outside knocks down the three ball. And now a 9-point USA lead.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here. Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Banchero was screened for Young. This one for three. Shot clock at 6. Brown wide open. He fires. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Brown's got 12 points in just the second half. Doncic against Young. Doncic dishes to Thomas. Will it go? And Wiseman sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession. Miller's checked in for Team World. Gligeous Alexander comes in for Cameron Thomas. Wembanyama outside. 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep three. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. On its way from Young for 2. It's rebounded by Doncic.
USA foul. Trae Young. Second personal foul. Fourth.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Catching up on the changes for USA. Williamson comes in for Banchero. And Henderson subbed in for Moore.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Aiden finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
Young from outside. Rebound by Team World. Miller's got 6 rebounds in the game. With the drive. And Miller throws it down hard.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
To the inside. And they double up Doncic. And a wide open look for Gligeous Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
You know, even if this game doesn't go their way, I think he's got to be proud of how he performed tonight.
Young for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Young's got 53.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Up it goes, and the USA lead is cut back down to 4 points with the basket from Doncic. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Gligeous Alexander. Pass to Wiseman. Gligeous Alexander comes with the double team. A nice shot by Brown.
They'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Gligeous Alexander can't get it to go. USA leading by 7. Wiseman sets a screen for Young. The pass to Wiseman. Lays it up off the glass. And that's 18 points for James Wiseman.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
And Ayton throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Williams